general said, and I quote, "He's one mean motherfucker that you do not want to mess with."
Sisu is a movie that if you didn't have any recommendations for, you would probably not pick it up to watch. After all, it is a Finnish film about one man's journey through Lapland during the later parts of World War II. For an English-speaking audience, that doesn't sound so enticing, is it? But Sisu is much, much more than that. I'm Meffistoe, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and this is my review of Sisu. Like I mentioned, Sisu is a Finnish film that was made for 6 million euros and tells the tale of Atami, which I probably mispronounced, but okay, let's continue. A gold prospector in Lapland during the later parts of World War II. He strikes it big and finds a massive gold vein to fill his satchels. All he wants to do is to get to the nearest town and cash in all the gold. On the way there, he encounters a large SS Waffen platoon that take no initial interest in him, so they just let him go. Unfortunately for Atami, there was a second attachment group a few miles down the road that hassled him and found his stash of gold. The prospector holds its ground and executes the German soldiers harassing him, thus alerting the big and larger group. When the SS captain finds his dead men and then a gold nugget on the ground, he sets his sight to bring back Atami and rob him of his prize. This begins a cat-and-mouse game between the German platoon and Atami as he tries to get rid of them through a minefield, through some swamps, and a lake all along the way. Of course, there are more twists and tales to the story, but I urge you to go and watch the whole movie yourself. Like most modern films these days, I need a strong recommendation to pick up this movie to watch. I'm wary of modern writing and sometimes it's crippling. Out comes this movie and like most people, I've never even heard about it. I've never seen a trailer of it and picked it up only following a strong recommendation by people I trust. Boy, was I pleasantly surprised. This was an action film that was worth my time. It had all the elements that you want: action, adventure, clear motivations of all main characters. It had a solid setup that you understood about 7 to 10 minutes into the movie, and a full story arc for both our main hero and our main villain. How refreshing to finally say that. A clear hero and a clear villain out for a stash of literal gold. We learn about our hero through stories told by other people. In fact, Atami doesn't actually talk until the very end. However, he does do a lot of gestures, groans, eyesight, and movements of his body. The thing I found interesting here might be good for people who actually love the girl power thing, is you get a little bit of taste of that. But there's no modern woman that we talk about here. It's just a good portrayal of what women are capable of with what they got, especially at that time. And again, it fits with the overarching story, it fits the narrative, and you're actually rooting for these ladies just as much as you're rooting for Atami himself. But it's quite clear, he was the main course and they were the side dishes.
Do you assholes really think you have succeeded where hundreds of Russians have died trying?
Jorma Tamalia, which I probably butchered again, a Norwegian actor, did a fantastic job playing the lead role. The sheer willpower that this character needed was there every step of the way. He fit the role just like Keanu Reeves fit John Wick. In many ways, you can compare the two, but Sisu is a period piece and has a lot less choreographed depth, let's just say that. But it's not short on exploding body parts and gruesome deaths. In a way, it seems a bit more gruesome than John Wick itself. You can say that Sisu leans on the fact that you might have seen John Wick because of the whole dog angle that is in the movie, but it's not in the way you think.
How many mines did you bury here?
All of them.
I will recommend this movie to anyone who is not afraid of a down and dirty, gritty action flick. A 90-minute thrill ride that has its ups and it has its downs. You'll see our hero with almost superhero abilities that can and does stumble and fall sometimes, but he always picks himself up, dusts himself off, and continue on his path and his mission. He wants to get the gold to the bank at all costs. A fantastic film that gave me hope that with a little bit of thinking outside of the box and some good old-fashioned writing, you can make an entertaining film that just sticks to the fundamentals of storytelling.
They gave up trying to discipline or control him. They just sent him out, alone, into the wilderness to hunt Russian patrols.
I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button to help me out with the algorithm. Check out other reviews that I've done in the past or our live Saturday show where we cover all sorts of amazing movies. And remember, hope is a good thing, maybe even the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I'll see you on the next video.